strong. Spermy. Mine is very strong. That's up to them. What's there, Chris? I think she might like it.
Eat at the table.